about placing the topic down in a short brief view and get some food in my system. That should get me my first cup of coffee for today. Okay. I had my small daily dose of protein for today. Now I need to get me my weight gauge, which, well, it's my tier 2 weight gauge. So my tier 1. No, it's my tier 1, not my tier 2. Guess I'll take you along with me. Good bag. Hey Mason, how you doing, bro? Alright. Fuck. Man, the handle is hot. Morning. Okay, I'm gonna grab the handle this time. Thank you for the thumbs up. As I mentioned on Twitter, oh, by the way, what I did with the thumbnails for the videos for now on, for now on, and what I did for did to my Twitter page, you'll notice that I put you, I'm talking directly to you, Mason. I put you and select few others as my as basically the circle of friends and possibly YouTube family. And on Twitter I make it sound like we all run this thing, so there you go, you're welcome. Crap, I forgot to put extra chocolate creamer in this. And a little bit more sugar, because it's still got the hint of dark taste in it. This time we'll be able to see. Let's see if I can do this. One of the big news. Here comes part 2 of it in a minute. I gave you part 1 of the great, the big topic. Now I'm going to give you the final part to it. I basically am close to the retro games being done on my channel. now um, I am now doing Cheat to Win episodes. It's under production until basically all the retros are up there, but here's the thing. This series is so special to me that I'm not going to... What the hell they do this thing? There we go. But yeah, Cheat to Win is under production right now. I am happy to announce that I am close to having the first season done. This is not going to ruin it for you, but first season is NES games. You'll know by the decadent mark I've put on the custom thumbnail. But for right now, I'm here, yeah, we're here. You can't see the rest of us on the on the feed is because the rest of the crew talks to me via so yeah. Figured I'd drop a happy bomb, let you know that for now on my Twitter features me, my brother, and the rest of my chill and chat friends. Yesterday's topic, I know it didn't leave much to the human imagination, and probably didn't leave enough room for total appreciation, but I wanted to, have an extended conversation on new versus old movies. people to join in, but not very many people did. Obviously, they're afraid that they will get trolled if they sit here and be honest and, frank and honest with me. But what the viewers, new viewers and current viewers don't know is that we take care of our friends on here, or new friends on here. If someone tries to start shit, we make them leave. Simple as that. And if they don't, we'll just, we'll just continue to thrash on them until they do. Because I don't have any authority right now on just this app alone to boot the trolls out. The best we can do is just get on the troll's nerves until the troll wants to leave. Mason, if you're still here with me, bro, go ahead and speak, okay? Next, I'm hoping you're still there. And this guy's waited for me to do these shows, and now that I'm doing them, I don't see you. But I won't let not having very much audience here derail me. Oh, that's right. Another proud to report thing. The SNES faves, otherwise known as Super Nintendo faves, are almost complete. I'm down to my last 2 folders. And then we'll be moving on to the final retro game system known as PS1. basically, what I'm getting at is I'm almost done with every game that I've played in my childhood. Now, as I was undergoing production for the Cheat to Win series, I've noticed something. I'll only be able to do certain games because of there's only a small set few of there's a certain set of games that don't have a cheat, any cheats or a cheat system. So whatever game you happen to see on this series, I am I'm quite lucky to be able to do it because it's got cheats with it. I'm almost at the half-hour marker. For some reason, it looks like I have 0 audience. It's almost like chilling chat's gonna bomb if I don't. Hey Mason. How you doing, buddy? I almost felt like I was about, good morning to you too. I felt like I was about ready to be trying to entertain crickets, dude. Awesome. At least I won't be talking to myself again. Did you hear that announcement I made? Well, you came to the right place to chill out. Chill zone, buddy. You're a part of this show for however long you like. Dude, I'm not trying to knock on some of our new friends or anything, but did you notice what happened when I took the idea for the movie rant? It didn't go as far as it was supposed to. Why'd you quit your job? Why'd you quit your job, dude? You got angry at your dad? Your dad owns the place? Hey bro, does your dad own that place that you quit from? Damn it. I'm gonna keep hold of it. And it's 'cause of morons like her too. That's weird. You think that you'd want your child to succeed at something. It's kind of a low blow, dude. Okay, he doesn't own the business you quit from, but yet he doesn't want you to work. It makes no sense why he wouldn't want you to work, dude. Every parent's dream is to watch their child succeed at something, you know. How's my brother doing? Doing quite well. He's been sending me messages via Skype that he's been working on. He's been working on some Minecraft episodes, Minecraft mod episodes. I have been going over there and checking this, give him a little bit of support on that. Because he tries his best with mine sometimes. Basically, I just got some of my videos going under production for Cheat to Win, so yeah, I basically have almost like a season, the first season done of Cheat to Win. So when we get done with the retro games that I grew up with, I'll be doing this very special series like one episode at a time. An episode a day, just to see how far this new series will push. Bottom end note though, those that don't have cheats won't be done. I'll admit, when I started going under production, I was thinking, hey, every game has cheats. I'll be able to do this no problem. I get to a select few that I would like to pretty much use a cheat to drum them in, like an untouchable god or something. And I get into them and they have no cheats. So yeah, only the ones that actually have cheats is gonna be done. The seasons will be spread out in like gaming console form. Like I said, I'm almost close to having season 1 done. Yeah, you're right. Cheats are definitely good. I mean, some people will be declined to disagree with us, because they don't like to have a last-minute laugh at a game after done officially beating it by themselves, or they're just going to let a very difficult game beat them to a pulp. Me, I'm creating Cheat to Win because the games that are technically smartasses about difficulty finally get theirs in the end. They throw some of these games are so difficult they're throwing very good gamers under the bus trying to beat them. So why not give them what they deserve? Find a few select cheats that work just perfectly good for the occasion and run them over like a Mack truck. Burp, burp. Oh, by the way, I added SHIEKH's idea to the Cheat to Win. Hopefully it doesn't make it bomb. I added in-game commentary. I mean, seriously. His movie rant idea bombed. It did not escalate into something good for me, which means the people that watch me do not expect movie rants out of me. And if they don't expect movie rants out of me, that means don't do them. Or just leave that video alone until I see a decent amount of views come up on it. I mean, for an idea that far-fetched, I'm gonna have to give it a couple of days. Well, I'm losing viewers just because I'm talking about my channel. They'll be back, won't they, Mason? I'm surprised I haven't seen my supposed #1 fan, James HUCKABY, pop on here yet. Him and SHIEKH both asked when I was going to be back on here. Well, I'm back on here. And I sent out a G+ notification about the show being live right now. So, well, it's a big deal. Let me put it this way, Mason, you at least done your best every time I try to come on live, to pop in there when you can. This is the first time in like a couple of days that I've been right on time with being live around the daylight the daylight hour. I already know what this thing's going to register when it goes to being a pre-record. It's going to register about anywhere from 4 to 6 views, counting every single viewer that was in here for a while and then in and out. Dang it, I should have wet my hair down. It's partly sticking up like a Ms. Rat's nest. Not my brain's ticking. I just missed wrestling yesterday. Win some, lose some. It's like, I'll remember to watch Monday Night Raw, but I'll forget to watch SmackDown. Mason, since you're here with me, coffee does start today, and I just got up not too long ago. I got up about 40 minutes ago. Since you're here with me, Mason, let me ask you about something about good versus old movies, or I mean, new versus old. what's your take on the new Ghostbusters versus the Ghostbusters that we grew up on? Because my take so far is basically I'm used to the original cast for the Ghostbusters, not what they. Hey, it's Typhoon Asher. I remember you, Typhoon. I totally do. Yeah, I decided to slide over here to YouTube to do live events from now on. You can catch me over here, me, Mason, Andrew, James, and Sheikh, and I forget who else. Every day over here. You liked the original. You loved the original Ghostbusters, did you, Mason? It seems like you're right on par with me. So, you're not real keen on the new one. You're right there with me on that one. I did a movie rant on the new Ghostbusters on my channel. Because, quite frankly, I didn't like the fact that they used females this time. And the way the commercial was running, there's not a definitive storyline. Yeah, the crew. Well, guys, that Typhoon guy that just popped up, that was a friend of mine from the You Now broadcast. Before I decided to, switch brands. I decided to switch brands over to over here to YouTube because the audience retention was not working over there. In other words, I'd try my best over there like I do on here, and I remain at 0 viewers the whole entire broadcast. Typhoon was the show saver over there at You Now. Here's how I'm conducting the show. I'm either going to go and go on here for a full hour today or an hour and a half. Just depends on the subjects I can bring up and how much I can get, how many answers or how many questions I can get and how many answers I can get. Let's see. I'm back from warming up my coffee. But yeah, I'm on the new Ghostbusters thing. I'm thinking it doesn't have the same flavor, the same froth as the original Ghostbusters back in I think the 90s. I mean, the Ghostbusters cast isn't nothing without two of the guys out of that person cast, and I'm talking about Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray. They really brought the playful, humorful side to it. And that's probably why not very many people have watched my movie rant. It's because I strike some very valid points. But they think I am just going in with a head of steam and blowing smoke out my mouth or out my nose. I mean, shit, it's like they're trying to R.I.P. Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray. And whoever else was involved in the original Ghostbusters cast. They're trying to put a headstone on our favorite Ghostbuster characters versus these new ones they're putting in. I mean, I've asked around, and people say they would rather watch the new TMNT movie or the Warcraft movie over the new Ghostbusters. My woman was the only one to rebel against my statement and say that she sees nothing wrong with the new Ghostbusters movie, that she's going to watch it. That's because her new favorite actress is in it. New actress / comedian. Let's just put it this way. When they made totally remade Ninja Turtles, I went to go check out the hype when it first came out as a remake. Loved the hell out of it. I came out of the theaters, went to Pizza Hut and got me a Cheesy Bites pizza, which the movie was promoting. And now we got number 2 coming out, which only partly plays into the cartoon's storyline, partly. When they added Bebop and Rocksteady and hardly any other new villains in there, they partly played into the cartoon. I mean, come on, anyone who's watched the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon when they had the USA Express on television and decided to take it off for some weird, goofy, fucked up reason. Think about it. Yeah, I thought exactly. Pizza's good. Try the cheesy bites crust pizza, or the cheese built into the crust pizza. Oh man, those are my 2 favorite types of pizza. And I don't mean store-bought. Store-bought does not even hail in comparison. to what a pizza place can do with those pizzas. Basically, I hope the new remake of the Ninja Turtles movie franchise has more continuating parts. What console do I play on? Let's see. The console I play on, right now, I don't play on any consoles right now, but I will be playing on one as soon as my birthday rolls around. I'll be playing on the PS4 somewhere in July, either directly on my birthday or basically a day or two after. Don't worry, I'm not a full-on PlayStation guy, because I actually have a Xbox 360 in the spare room, still in its box, untouched. With about a crap ton of games to accompany it. Let's see. Thinking carefully here. The Xbox 360 games I got, they were hand-me-downs from my brother. He's the one who gave me the 360, the PS3, and a startup rack of games for the 360. And basically that's what's going to help me with the 360 brand as soon as I can find a way to, you know, rumors are going around about PS5. I'll check into that, but I try to do, you know, extra research in case no other person has tried to do that type of stuff on their YouTube channel. I know I'm walking around too much. It's because I'm going to set you right here where my sitting spot is. But I gotta use the restroom really badly. So please keep that thought and stick here with me. Be right back shortly. I'm back. You know why they're going to stop selling and making Xbox 360s, don't you? One, their little baby known as the Xbox One, which that name could have gotten a better thought over, because basically, what was the very first Xbox ever made? That was Xbox One. But also because within a certain amount of playing time of your Xbox 360 console, it's bound to suffer the red ring of death, which destroys it. I guarantee you that just because they got rid of the Xbox 360 for the red ring of death, did they ever sit back and ponder and think that also maybe they put the same component into the brand new Xbox? I mean, take a look at the retrospect here. The retrospect is that Microsoft never learns from that one serious mistake. They never think to make their original fans and buyers happy by getting rid of that stupid red ring. I mean, technically that's what kills the vibe for that system, really. Now, if my brother knew I was going live talking bad about his precious franchise system, the Xbox, he'd be on here battling what am I eating? Oh, I'm not eating anything right now, bud. I'm remaking me another another cup of coffee so I can have it with my smokes. My coffee and smokes go together like tacos and Tuesday. Quoted the commercial. Let's congratulate ourselves right now, bruh. We've been on for 3 minutes past an hour so far without the app kicking us off. Yeah. I was warming up my coffee inside the microwave. I mean, it beats having to make a whole new pot and waiting for it to fully percolate when I already have like leftover coffee from yesterday inside the pot. heck, this conversation between you and I right now, it's making people want to pop in and out. Might have a better audience retention this time around, bud. And I once again got you to thank for it. I would thank, well, I have you and Typhoon to thank. Typhoon's no longer on here. A kettle. You mean... Oh, you mean to make my coffee? Nah. Here, I'm gonna take you right into the kitchen and show you how, what I use to make coffee. Okay. I'm gonna roll the camera around and show you. There you go. That's what I use to make my coffee. Just your standard coffee pot. Right here's where I put my filter and my coffee rinds in. And I put water back there. And yeah, that's how it works. See? And sometimes it'll percolate fast and sometimes it won't. I'm kind of like way past due for a brand new coffee pot. Because it's a little on and off switch there. I had to push in on the button a certain way. In other words, it's like playing a mini game with the on switch. If I don't shove it a certain way, it won't stay on. So basically, yeah. That coffee pot is so old, it is shot to hell. It needs a replacement. I try to make it last me until, you know, I can get all my major stuff paid off. My major stuff to get paid off is the bed I sleep on, my car, let's see, and the my HDMI TV set for my PS4 when it arrives. Yeah. Coffee pot is extremely outdated. I mean, its warranty is busted. It was a hand-me-down. And it's because everybody in this family knew that I loved to drink coffee, so they handed me a coffee pot over. Next time I go for a coffee pot, I'm gonna get one that no matter what level is percolated in the pot, I can just, you know, remove it and it'll stop itself for a while until I put the coffee pot back in. That's the kind I need. Right there. I got an electronic heating pad for cups as well, in case I don't want to go to the microwave. If I turn the heating pad on, I gotta leave it sit for about like a half hour to an hour before it'll be nice and warm. Then I can set my cup right on top of it, and it'll keep my coffee nice and warm. Talk about never to go cold again. Steven complimented me on this place. Here's the thing. This place ain't mine. I tried to create a GoFundMe account to try to help my woman's mom out of the financial mortgage rut. You wouldn't believe, no matter how hard I tried, no one wanted to help me. I've looked at that fundraiser hour after hour. Rent. This house. I try to help on it, but it's solely. I don't rent. Well, I do, sorta. I'm living in this person's house, which they pay mortgage, which I pay rent to live in. But everything that's going wrong so far. The person's behind on 3 mortgage payments due to the economy not having decent jobs and decent pay. I tried my best with a GoFundMe account to try to help out here, and I'm failing miserably because no one wants to help me there. They think I'm trying to scam them, and I'm not. I was given like a shit ton of hugs and a lot of appreciation for trying. I mean, be upfront and honest with you. I draw an SSI check a month, which is only 730 something bucks. Most of it goes toward must-have things, which are in the form of monthly bills until I'm down to the last payment. I'd be referring to my car, the bed I sleep on, and newly added to the list, my HDMI TV needed to play my PS4. Additional things I got to pay out for, they're kind of like some of it's like a slight luxury. I pay for the WWE Network so I can watch wrestling pay-per-views when they're on. I had to keep myself ahead on smokes until 2017. Let's see. energy drinks when I can possibly afford them. I totally love energy drinks over coffee. Well, going pretty far on this very live edition of Chillin' Chat. Mason, if you're still there, how much is your rent, bruh? Obviously the connection keeps cutting him in and out. Well, I'm going to try to keep the show going on for at least about anywhere from an hour and a half to the final cut, which would be 2 hours. I'm going to try to get 2 hours crammed into this one live event, if the app will allow me. Trust me, Mason will be back. Just gotta wait a moment. Let's just hope someone in his household doesn't decide to take over his account for a minute to try to lash out at me. I don't try to create any problems here. I just try to chill and chat like the name of the live event says. So basically, total of negative audience I've had so far with this live event, I've only had 2. After that, I haven't had any since. And again, anytime the negative audience has started, my new friends would shoo them off. considering how coming close it's getting to dark time up here. I will I'll either end this feed at an even 2 hours of running time, or I'll end it when people start arriving back home from work. When my woman wakes up, I will continue to undergo production of the Cheat to Win season that I need to finish off. Let's just put it this way, I'm going to take a page out of Funimation's book, what they're doing for the new Dragon Ball. I'm going to wait until I have so many seasons in before I decide to release this.